Speaking of Hall of Famers, man, a week ago we talked about Manny Pacquiao. That's the fight you've always wanted. But ever since we talked about it, it's only really heated up that you are going to fight Pacquiao. Do you feel like that fight is really close to getting done right now?
I think that it's a strong possibility just because it's a fight that can sell. You know what I mean? A Mexican, a Filipino, it always attracts a great crowd. Not only that, Manny Pacquiao, fighting once again for a title that he once had, which I have now. I'm the current WBO champion. There's a reason that I'm the champion now. So Jessie Vargas, Manny Pacquiao, it would make for a great fight. Everybody knows that I'm there. I'm there to fight. I'm there to go to war. You know what I mean? I make small movements, but I'm there. I'm in the pocket. You know what I mean? I'm always giving the fans action-packed fights. So it's a very entertaining and intriguing matchup. So I hope that that it gets confirmed soon. And I know that we will give the people, their money's worth. That's for sure. When they buy their pay-per-views, when they show up to the event, it's going to be a great one.
In terms of marketing, do you feel like you're really built for that stage, that once you get this major promotion and pay-per-view and really America gets introduced to you more, that they'll like what they see because you are a well-spoken young guy, not a bad-looking guy? You feel like you're built for pay-per-view?
I felt that this was the opportunity that I've been waiting for because I have everything to make it in this sport. I have everything to be one of the top fighters that will represent the sport the right way. From time to time I get impatient and I say, well, you might see me say a curse word or two, in an interview because I do get impatient. I want it now, and I say if people don't believe in me, then I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm just gonna stay from with what I say. But it goes against what I'm about. But I have everything to be an ambassador of the sport. You know what I mean? And to be an ambassador of the sport, you have to be the best fighter in the sport. You know what I mean? Pound for pound, on the pound for pound list, and that's my goal. And this would take me that step closer. I have everything that it takes to become the best world champion in this division. I just have to prove it. You know what I mean? I know that. I have to prove it. I have to show it. And I'm working hard for it, but I will get there. That's for sure.
The fans in this sport can be brutal. They feel like if you were to fight Pacquiao, it's like a tune-up for Pacquiao, a mismatch. The last couple times that was considered against guys like Rios and Algieri, it turned out one-sided. Why are you different, Jesse? Why are they wrong?
Well, they thought Manny Pacquiao was going to walk through Floyd Mayweather as well. It didn't happen. You know what I mean? So just because the fans see it that way, it doesn't mean that's going to happen. I mean, the fans thought that Terrence Crawford and Postol was going to be a intense fight, a war. You know what I mean? A dangerous fight. I mean, and then what happened? I mean, Terrence just dominated 12 rounds. You know what I mean? So the fans aren't always right. But as long as we give them a great performance, they'll be happy. So they can say that this is Manny's 200 fight if they want, but at the end of that night, they will become my fans because they will respect me for what I do and what I bring to the table and what I have to offer to them.
If Pacquiao's looking at it that way, that I don't want to fight Crawford, I'm going to take Vargas, how big of a mistake is he making? How much is that going to hurt him?
He's not making a mistake because he's going to give the fans a great matchup. He's going to give the fans a spectacular fight, and that's what he's about. So it's a win-win situation for him. You know what I mean? If it's a fight that the fight fans will talk about for weeks, months after the fight.
I meant more about his preparation. What if he lacks in his preparation because of his thoughts? That kind of mistake. How much could that hurt him on fight night if he doesn't put in 100% in a training camp for you?
I mean, he is I don't know how many times, 8-time world champion, whatever.
8 divisions, 10-time world champion.
All right, 8 division, 10-time world champion. So I'm sure that he's not going to underestimate any fighter because in this sport, as we all know, you can't underestimate anyone because one punch can change the fight.
Last question, Jess. Why do you beat Pacquiao? Can you break it down? I know you don't want to give away the game plan, but does it look like Morales-Pacquiao won?
It looks just like that, except for I'm taller, I'm rangier, I have a longer distance, so that would be a benefit for me. But it would be Pacquiao Morales all over again. You know what I mean?
November 5th, man. I hope we see it.
Thank you.